Welcome to the $1,000 Masterclass. Most people treat their first $1,000 like a mystery, but it's actually a math problem. Over the next 15 minutes, I'm going to break down every single psychological and tactical barrier standing in your way. By the end of this video, you won't just have a plan, you'll have a mission. Business is simply an exchange of value. If you haven't made $1,000, it's because the market hasn't perceived enough value in what you're offering yet. We're going to fix your value perception first. It starts with understanding that you aren't selling a service, you're selling a transformation. The biggest hurdle is the employee mindset. You've been trained to trade hours for dollars, but a business owner trades results for dollars. A client doesn't care if a project takes you 10 hours or 10 minutes. They care that the problem is gone. Shift your focus from your effort to their outcome. Fear is the second barrier. Fear of looking stupid, fear of rejection, and fear of failure. But in business, failure is just a data point. Every no you get is a lesson in how to improve your pitch. If you aren't getting rejected, you aren't playing the game hard enough. Now let's talk about niche selection. A general doctor makes a good living, but a brain surgeon makes a fortune. Why? Because the surgeon is specialized. To hit your first $1,000 fast, stop being a jack of all trades. Pick one specific industry, like real estate, e-commerce, or local fitness, and become their go-to expert. How do you find your niche? Look for visible pain. Go to Yelp or Google Maps. Find businesses with 3-star reviews. Read what their customers are complaining about. Is it bad communication? A slow website? That complaint is your invitation to help them. That is where your first $1,000 is hiding. Your offer must be a no-brainer. This is the Alex Hormozi framework. You increase the dream outcome and the perceived likelihood of achievement, while decreasing the time and effort it takes them. If you can promise a result with zero risk for the client, you have an offer that is impossible to refuse. Stop pricing based on what you think you're worth. Price based on the value of the problem you're solving. If a business loses $5,000 a month due to a lead generation problem, charging them $1,000 to fix it is a bargain. You're not an expense. You're an investment with a 5x return. When you get someone on a call, stop talking about yourself. Sales is about them. Ask questions. What is your biggest frustration right now? How much is that costing you? Your job isn't to sell them, it's to diagnose their problem and prescribe your solution. If you listen long enough, they will tell you exactly how to sell to them. Objections aren't rejections. They're requests for more information. If they say it's too expensive, what they're really saying is, I don't see the value yet. Reframe it. Show them the cost of inaction. What happens if they don't fix this problem today? That is the real expense. The secret weapon for outreach is the personalized video. Don't just send a cold email. Spend 2 minutes recording a video showing them exactly where their business is leaking money. It shows effort, expertise, and it's impossible to ignore. It's the fastest way to build trust with a stranger. Keep your scripts short and value-focused. The goal of the first message isn't to close the deal. It's to start a conversation. You are a consultant, not a solicitor. Lead with a giver's gain mentality, and the money will follow naturally. Week 1 is about the foundation. Don't talk to anyone yet. Spend these 7 days picking your niche, researching their deepest pains, and crafting your no-brainer offer. If your foundation is weak, your outreach will fail. Get this right, and the rest is just execution. Week 2 is the blitz. Your goal is 10 personalized messages every single day. That's 70 opportunities in 1 week. Some will ignore you, some will say no, but at least 3 to 5 will say, tell me more. Those are your first leads. Protect this time like your life depends on it. Week 3 is for the calls. Focus on the discovery. Use the prescription method we talked about. Don't pitch, diagnose. Your goal is to close your first client for $500 to $1,000 by the end of this week. Remember, you only need one yes to prove your concept. Week 4 is delivery. This is the most important week. Over-deliver so much that they can't help but give you a glowing testimonial. That social proof is what turns a one-time project into a sustainable business. You've made your first $1,000. Now, you have a system to make $10,000. Once you hit that first grand, the game changes. You stop being a solopreneur and start being a business owner. You can start to automate your outreach, outsource the delivery, and focus on the high-level strategy. But you can't scale zero. You have to get that first win first. Success isn't about one big leap. It's about 1,000 small steps in the same direction. Most people quit when things get hard in week 2. If you can just stay consistent when others quit, you've already won. The market rewards those who show up every single day. Avoid these 3 traps. 1. Overthinking your website before you have a client. 2. Underpricing because you're new. And 3. Using generic scripts that sound like spam. People buy from people. Stay human, stay focused, and keep it simple. Complexity is the enemy of progress. Don't go it alone. Surround yourself with people who are on the same path. Join communities, find a mentor, or just find a success partner to keep you accountable. Business is hard, but it's much easier when you have a tribe supporting you. Your network truly is your net worth. When that first $1,000 hits your account, don't go out and spend it on a new phone. Reinvest it. Buy a better microphone, pay for a research tool, or hire an assistant for 10 hours. Successful business owners use their first profits to buy back their time. This is how you escape the hustle and start building wealth. This is the compound effect in action. Your first client leads to your first testimonial, which leads to 3 more clients, which leads to a referral engine. It feels slow at first, like pushing a boulder up a hill, but once you reach the peak, gravity takes over and the momentum becomes unstoppable. You need to protect your productivity. Use time blocking. Dedicate your first 2 hours of the day to outreach. No emails, no social media, no distraction. If you win the morning, you win the day. Treat your business hours like a sacred commitment to your future self. Burnout is real. You can't run a marathon at a sprint pace. Build in rest days. Step away from the screen. Some of your best business ideas will come when you aren't actually working. A rested mind is a creative mind. Don't sacrifice your health for a hustle that won't last. Leverage the tools of the modern age. Use AI to help you research niches, draft outreach scripts, and even create content like this video. AI doesn't replace you, it augments you. It allows a 1-person business to operate like a 10-person agency. Work smarter so you can work harder on the things that matter. Always be building long-term assets, an email list, a personal brand, a portfolio of results. These are things that no one can take away from you. They are the equity in your business. While you're chasing your first $1,000, keep one eye on the foundation for your first $100,000. If you truly believe your solution can help someone, you have a moral responsibility to sell it to them. Sales isn't about taking money, it's about facilitating a transformation. When you shift your perspective from selling to helping, all the fear disappears. You're just a person with a solution looking for a person with a problem. Thousands of people have used this exact roadmap to change their lives. There is nothing special about them except that they started. They followed the steps, they stayed consistent, and they didn't quit when it got hard. Your story is the next one to be written. The only question is, when do you start? Here is your final challenge. I want you to close this video, go to LinkedIn or Google Maps, find one potential client, and send them a personalized message right now, not tomorrow. Now. That first message is the spark that starts the fire. I've given you the plan. Now, go take what's yours. I believe in you. You have everything you need to hit that milestone. Stay focused, stay humble, and keep building. I'll see you at the $1,000 mark. Sign up for more deep dives if you found this helpful. Good luck.